Palayan Roko, Naukri Do, padyatra. Rahul Gandhi launches the white T-shirt Yatra in Bihar. Poll plank, unemployment and inflation. Asking supporters to wear a white T-shirt to register protest. Rahul Gandhi joined the campaign that was led by Youth Congress leader Kanhaiya Kumar as an outreach to address the unemployment in the state. Rahul, in a point-blank attack, said that Ambedkar fought for the poor and Dalits, claiming Ambedkar fought for the truth, claiming that there are some politicians who avoid the truth that was spoken by Ambedkar, adding that he and the Congress party have the same blood as Ambedkar, which speaks truth for the people. Rahul Gandhi also criticized the NDA, accusing them of treating marginalized communities as second-class citizens.
पूरा देश जानता है कि सच्चाई ये है और बड़े से बड़े नेता चुप हो जाते हैं.
Mocking Rahul's visit, BJP retorted that Rahul is anti-saffron, which is why he chose white as the campaign color, mocking Congress's alliance in the Bihar polls as well.
उनको भगवा रंग से नफरत है, इसीलिए वो सफेद रंग चुने हैं.
राहुल गांधी नेता विपक्ष हैं तो राहुल जी अपनी जिम्मेदारी को बखूबी निभाने का काम कर रहे हैं.
RJD pitched in, questioning Nitish's role in the NDA alliance and stating that BJP should be the last to comment on them, claiming BJP is scared of the Rahul Tejaswi alliance. Less than 6 months to go, it's game on. The Bihar battleground is now open. Bureau Report, India Today. All right, so before we get to our panelists, the questions that we asked this evening: will Congress's padyatra against unemployment click with the youth of Bihar? Mind you, its main agenda is to speak to the young voters of Bihar. The other question that we asked, because the poster boys of this yatra, Rahul Gandhi plus Kanhaiya Kumar, can they charm the Bihari youth? And like in 2020, viewers, because we are seemingly now witnessing once again political plank, especially of the India alliance focused on unemployment. Like in 2020, will unemployment be once again the X factor in this election? One thing that one sees very clearly, that has the Congress realized that without UP and Bihar resurgence of party impossible? Why do we say that there seems to be a realization of the Congress that they need to go all in states like Bihar and UP? If you remember, viewers, hark back to the Bharat Jodo Yatra. At that point of time, during the Bharat Jodo Yatra, Rahul Gandhi didn't really pass or spend much time in Bihar. That has changed. Why? Prompts us to the other angle to this story, the Congress going all in. Congress's big Bihar push. Rahul Gandhi is there on a 14-day padyatra. 14-day padyatra along with Kanhaiya Kumar in the state of Bihar, where the main plank is unemployment and, of course, migration, Palayan, inflation as well. This is the third visit in 3 months by Rahul Gandhi, where Bihar is concerned. And you're still 6 months away from elections. So you can see what we usually witness, a lackadaisical Congress coming in together just a month or two before elections, going all in. Already Rahul Gandhi in 3 months has gone to Bihar thrice over. The other reason to suggest that the Congress is very, very serious is the muscle flex it's showing the RJD on seat sharing, saying that they will not, accept anything short of what they feel is a respectable seat-sharing formula. Rahul Gandhi now being positioned as a poster boy against unemployment. What's also interesting in all of this is, viewers, that in 2020, if unemployment was agenda poll plank on which Tejaswi ran with, this time around Rahul Gandhi looking at being that person where the voter associates the agenda of unemployment with it, because unemployment clearly seemed to be one of the main issues where the voters of Bihar is concerned. Lastly, The Congress clearly making structural changes in the party with the eye on the EBC, extremely backward caste vote bank, which comprises about 36%. All right, let's cut across to our panelists this evening. Pradeep Bhandari, national spokesperson, joins me in the studio. I have Neeraj Mishra, spokesperson Congress, Anupriya, spokesperson JDU, Priyanka Bharti, national spokesperson RJD. I begin with the Congress and I'll cut across to Pradeep Bhandari in the studio with me. Neeraj Mishra, there seems to be a clear calculation by the Congress, or at least acceptance by the Congress, Neeraj Mishra, that they need to once again do well in Bihar and UP if the party needs to come up with a resurgence of sort and put its lot together. The Bharat Jodo Yatra didn't quite pass through as much in Bihar. It, of course, touched a few points, but this padyatra, 14 days, it's been 3 months already. Rahul Gandhi has been in Bihar thrice over, and we're still 6 months away from election. You're going all in where Bihar is concerned.
Yes, Preeti ji. We are trying to learn from whatever mistakes we have done in the past. And it is very true that during the Bharat Jodo Yatra, though it has been a constant movement, because it never came to an end, because Rahul Gandhi ji has been meeting a lot of people from different societies, and in continuation with that, a yatra which is being organized by the youth of Bihar and for the youth of Bihar, though under the banner of Youth Congress and NSUI, Rahul Gandhi ji, as honorable leader of opposition, showed his solidarity with the same cause. And as we all know, that for last 20 years, this mass migration of people from Bihar has been in the forefront of all these issues. And today, the youth in Bihar is just asking that we have lost almost 2 decades. An entire generation of youth has lost opportunities because there has been no credible policy which has taken up in last 20-25 years for the people. And this white t-shirt yatra movement, Preeti ji, what we have inferred is basically the white collar job opportunities which were there. And Bihar has been demeaned, and Bihar was made a state where only blue-collar job opportunities were there. People from Bihar, when they went out, they became policy makers, and also they became the executants. And they have built other cities, they have built other states. And today the youth of Bihar is demanding that now it's time that Bihar is again redeveloped, and the equitable space which all the other states have, that should be given to the youth of Bihar. And also, Preeti ji, we have made this very sure that this year is our Sangathan Srijan year. So we are trying to redevelop our organization and all these activities, because Rahul ji participated in 3 programs. One was this Yatra, where he met the youth of Bihar, and the second program, that Samvidhan Sammelan, that constitutional symposium which we had.
Okay, your time is up. Neeraj Mishra, your time is up. I'm giving each panelist gets 2 minutes to put their point forward. Pradeep Bhandari, the question, or rather with what the Congress panelists say, there's acceptance. There's clear acceptance that the party did not do very well earlier. Now they've started in time. They've learned from their mistakes. They're going all in where Bihar is concerned. Like I pointed out earlier, 3rd visit in 3 months. They've changed their structure where Congress is concerned in Bihar, keeping a clear, agenda where the EBC vote is concerned. Unemployment, once again, raking it up. It's a sensitive issue where the youth of Bihar is concerned. All of this putting together, you do see a very different Congress in the poll fray this time.
Well, Preeti, the last time I remembered about this commentary was in Uttar Pradesh elections 2017, when the regional alliance partner was Akhilesh Yadav, and the narrative was that 2 ladke hain, usse Bharatiya Janata Party ko dar lag jayega. We came to power. Then another narrative which I remember was Priyanka Vadra getting into the Uttar Pradesh campaign in 2022 with Ladki Hoon, Lad Sakti Hoon, and you know that the Congress party lost deposit in 90% of the seats. Well, we thank Rahul Gandhi for another padyatra. First of all, he only travelled for 1 kilometer. He had to cancel his Nukkad Sabha. Right, you see the NH31 stretch where Rahul Gandhi had done a padyatra. It's a 6-lane road made by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. At the time of Lalu Prasad Yadav, it was a 2-lane road. So yes, like Rahul Gandhi when he travelled in Jammu and Kashmir and was playing with his sister, it showed the developmental work of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The more Rahul Gandhi will travel in Bihar, it will show our developmental work. Now let me come to data and facts. As per the latest data of November 2024, the last 12 years have seen the least amount of migration in Bihar in 2024 amongst the youth. If you are speaking about employment, Lalu Prasad Yadav in his more than 10 years could not even give 50,000 government employment. We have given more than 7 lakh government employment jobs. Now let us come to data point on why we believe that Bihar we will win. Because at this moment, Bihar is progressing as the top 5 growth rate. Its growth rate is 14%, which is more than the national average. Overall investment in Bihar has, in fact, the GDP of Bihar during the time of 2004 was 78,500 crore. It has gone up to 8,54,429 crore. You were speaking about the state of the Congress party. There is an Indian Express editorial which suggests that the Congress party did not even have a PCC meeting for the last 8 years in the earlier PCC precedent in Bihar. Now let's come to the data point of the two gentlemen who are walking. Well, Kanhaiya Kumar, when he last fought the election in Begusarai, lost by 4 lakh votes. Then he went to Delhi and then he lost by another around 60-70,000 votes. So he's been rejected by the people. And Rahul Gandhi has been rejected third time. So we are very confident that RJD has to worry, not the Bharatiya Janata Party. We will come back for the third consecutive time.
All right, your time is up. Anupriya, spokesperson JDU, want to bring her in. Anupriya, one thing what we can see, and it's one of the questions that we had posed. 2020, the X factor of that election was unemployment, whichever way one might look at it. Now you come full circle, 5 years down. What you see on ground, what parties are picking up, especially the opposition, that once again unemployment could be the X factor of this election, where the youth could be targeted, where vote is concerned. Does that unnerve you?
श्रुति जी, हमारा 2020 का जो जेडीयू का एक संकल्प था कि हम बिहार के युवाओं को 10 लाख रोजगार, 10 लाख नौकरी देंगे। जिस संकल्प को हमने अपने इच्छा शक्ति से और सरकार की इच्छा शक्ति से पूर्ण किया। मैं बता दूं कि बिहार सरकार ने इन 5 वर्षों में 9.6 लाख समथिंग नौकरी दिया और 34 लाख रोजगार बिहार के युवाओं के पास में है। वर्तमान की मैं बात कर रही हूँ। और जिस पद यात्रा की बात करें, मुझे लगता है कि उस पार्टी को शोभा देती है कि वो अपनी मजबूती के लिए यात्रा करे, क्योंकि जीरो पे आउट होने का जो रिकॉर्ड है तमाम देशवासियों ने देखा है। और कांग्रेस की यात्रा खुद की समृद्ध बनाने के लिए था ये यात्रा, क्योंकि जो पलायन कर चुकी पार्टी है, जो सहयोगी दलों के पिछलग्गू पार्टी बन के रह गई है, जो कि उनके साथ के सहयोगी दल उनको पूछ नहीं रहे हैं। तो यात्रा अच्छी बात है कि कांग्रेस अपने कार्यकर्ताओं को, मनोबल को मजबूत करे और अपने सुदृढ़ीकरण के लिए, क्योंकि 2024 की अगर लोकसभा को हम लोग देखते हैं कि जहां पे आरजेडी ने अपने कैंडिडेट की लिस्ट को अनाउंस कर दिया था, वहां आरजेडी कांग्रेस मुंह देखते रह गई थी। पूर्णिया का लोकसभा भी हमें चुनाव याद है, किस तरह से पप्पू यादव जी को ना ही कांग्रेस अपना पता पाई, नहीं आरजेडी ने स्वीकार कर पाया। तो कांग्रेस जो कि लगातार पलायन की ओर है, राजनीतिक कहने को राष्ट्रीय पार्टी है लेकिन पलायन कर चुकी है, वैसी पार्टियों को अपने अस्तित्व के लिए लड़ने की भाई इच्छा, उनको मुबारक है, वो यात्रा ही करें। लेकिन लड़ाई यहाँ पे क्या है कि महागठबंधन चुनाव लड़ेगा, क्या लड़ेगा? ये यात्रा किसके लिए है? महागठबंधन चुनाव लड़ने के लिए या खुद के लिए? क्योंकि बिहार में आपने जो कहा, जो फेस वहां पे था, यूपी में, उत्तर प्रदेश में आपने कहा कि 2 युवाओं की जोड़ी है, यहाँ पे ऐसे तो कई युवा हो गए। राहुल गांधी जी युवा हो गए, एक तरफ कन्हैया कुमार युवा हो गए, एक तरफ तेजस्वी यादव जी युवा है। तो बिहार की जनता कंफ्यूज हो चुकी है। दूसरी तरफ एक सरकार जो नीतीश कुमार जी के नेतृत्व में चल रही है, जहां पे सुरक्षा है, शिक्षा है, व्यवस्था है और सड़कों को जाल है कि जहां पे आप पद यात्रा निकाल सकते हैं। वो गड्ढों की सरकार नहीं है कि जहां पे एक राजधानी।
मैम, आपका टाइम खत्म है। I want to bring in Priyanka Bharti and we'll go back to the Congress and the BJP spokesperson then. Priyanka Bharti, what you see on your television screen is Rahul Gandhi along with Kanhaiya Kumar in that white t-shirt yatra where the moot point is unemployment. 2020, the hero of unemployment or the anti-hero of unemployment was Tejasvi, your leader. Do you think that Rahul Gandhi could take away that tag this time around, which is already filtering in seat-sharing talks because there is tension there?
Preeti ji, Amit Shah ji also visited Bihar, and as per my information, he's going to visit Bihar for like 3 times he's planning to visit. So is he coming to Bihar to take away all the credits of JDU? Can that be our question? I want to focus on that Bihar is a state with highest percentage of youth population. And that's why all the moments, all the times when BJP tried to communalize citizens of Bihar, at all those moments, Tejasvi Yadav was stuck to the ground of unemployment, casteism, communalism, crime and corruption. And that's why within short time span of 17 months, what we delivered was 5 lakh jobs, 5 lakh government jobs. And that makes even PM kind of dwarf in front of Tejasvi Yadav, because what he said, that was he delivered. And that's why people trusted him. In 2020, we became a party with highest voting percentage. And that was in leadership of Tejasvi Yadav. And what we promised, that is what we delivered. And that's why, now Tejasvi Yadav is known as Naukri Data and Naukri Man in Bihar. Because if I talk about education sector, health, unemployment, everywhere, he stood with people of Bihar. Right now, you saw paper leaks of BPSC where students were being dragged and beaten up brutally by the police. He went to Gardanibagh, he stood with them. He stood strongly with them. And if I remind you of the women, that is Rasoiya women, whose salary is only 1,600 per month. Can you imagine? Just tomorrow, there is going to be a hike of 50 rupees in gas cylinders. And here are Rasoiya women getting only 1,600 rupees per month as a salary. He stood with them. And then when they want to try to spread communalism in the land of Bihar, in the land of Buddha, then also in Gardanibagh, Laluji along with Tejasvi Yadav went and stood with Muslims. That is who we are. We have always been present in Bihar for the people of Bihar, and we have worked for them. And we believe that's why youth of Bihar trust us, because they cannot trust a CM who does.
Okay, your time is up, ma'am. Your time is up. You asked a question. Should I ask you that? Well, yeah, you can ask me that. And I think many political analysts will look at it and answer that question. With Amit Shah coming in 3 months, 3 times over in Bihar, is he trying to steal the thunder of JDU? Yes, because if you do look at it, every time he's addressed a political rally, he's gone ahead and said, give your vote in the name of Modi, not in the name of Nitish Kumar. So one is, can interpret both situations on that front. Number one. Number two, viewers, what's very interesting in all of this is, while I go back to the Congress spokesperson and we'll go back to the BJP spokesperson, is that this is a unique government or unique state in Bihar, because in the last 5 years, other than one, and this is trivia, but it's fascinating trivia, because everyone can take credit and discredit of how Bihar has turned out in the last 5 years. Because other than one AIMIM MLA, one, everyone has been in power, everyone, where this government is concerned. So that's how fascinating it is. I'll go back to the Congress spokesperson, Neeraj Mishra. Neeraj Mishra, so one really does understand of how you are clearly focusing on Bihar, that you erred earlier on how you managed or how the party managed itself in the state of Bihar. You understand the importance of rebuilding your party, where clearly you've gone through structural changes, with the eye on the EBC vote, where you've got Dalit Netas coming in. Why Kanhaiya Kumar has been on this longest padyatra, which Rahul Gandhi has joined now. Why you want respectable seats where it comes down with your alliance with RJD?
Preeti ji, there's another answer to what you have asked. You just try and understand what has been the state of Bihar's population for last 20-25 years. You just imagine that a state which has 9.2% of total population of this country, its per capita income is the lowest, almost 30% of what the national average for per capita income is. The state of Bihar, which used to be an industrial state, has now turned into a labor force supplier. So all these issues, when they are there, so a party like Congress, an alliance like India, it's our moral and conscious duty that we put in front to the people of this nation that all these issues have been there. Because we have not been in power for such a long time and a continuity of governance for BJP and JDU has happened, but the ultimate outcome has been a net zero. If continuity of governance had given them an advantage, you could have seen what we did in Delhi. In 15 years of Sheila Ji's time, we rebuilt the entire state. Same thing happened in Odisha, though we were not part of that government. But what Naveen Babu was doing was he was trying to rebuild a state. But when it came to Bihar, continuity of governance for last 20 years, Nitish Kumar could not deliver. A state like Bihar is power deficit at this point. The national average is 1200 megawatts per hour, and now the Bihar is getting only 567 kilowatts per hour. So there is differences in the data points when it comes to that multidimensional development of the state. It has gone to a toss. Now when Congress party brings this to the forefront, It is the voice of the people which the honorable leader of opposition is bringing. And yes, a stronger Congress means a stronger India, and in both in terms of the alliance and both in terms of country.
All right, but Mr. Mishra, I'm sure you'd also realize that the charge of continuity of government, the Congress has had the most opportunity and shots at that. So I would think that's a tad bit rich to come in and suggest that because we've not had continuity of government, because you've had a lot of opportunity in the past, including the state of Bihar, where the continuity of government is concerned, or you were in governance in Bihar with your allies. I want to bring in the BJP spokesperson, Mr. Bhandari, back into this conversation. Mr. Bhandari, the fact is, what is seemingly, at least for the opposition, the X factor in this election, and that's unemployment. You might suggest that, or read out, data point by point suggesting that the government of Bihar has offered enough employment. Clearly, that is not translating to the ground. Why I say that is because the opposition is sensing blood. 2020, unemployment was the X factor of that election, and I'm sure you will agree. 2025, do you think the same could happen? And if so, that's not good news.
Well, Preeti, the opposition was sensing blood in Delhi elections, in Haryana elections, and in Maharashtra elections. And all these three elections, the Bharatiya Janata Party and the NDA could come back. And in fact, in 2020, also the Bharatiya Janata Party and JDU together could form the government. Now, let us, first of all, Preeti, you said that Mr. Amit Shah said that not in the name of Nitish Kumar. I disagree to that.
No, he didn't. No, 1 second. Yes. I didn't say. I'm coming into your time, but I will give you 30 seconds because you are quoting me. I didn't say not in the name of Nitish Kumar. Give your vote in the name of Prime Minister. He did not name Nitish Kumar. Huge difference.
I'll just allow me to read his quote and tweet on the birthday of Mr. Nitish Kumar. बिहार के मुख्यमंत्री नीतीश कुमार जी को जन्मदिन की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं. आपके नेतृत्व में बिहार में एनडीए जन कल्याणकार और सुशासन का पर्याय बन चुका है और आगे भी ये मंगल कार्य जारी रहेंगे.
That's the birthday. It's not one of the three rallies. Can I tell you what he said in one of the three rallies? You make your point. I'm going to give you 25 seconds extra, and I will read out each of those three rallies. Go ahead.
Okay, Preeti, just a fact check on that. If you can see any state where the Bharatiya Janata Party is contested with our NDA alliance, we've always asked the name in the name of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So there is no difference. Nitish Kumar is our face in Bihar, and this is as simple as that it can get. There is no difference of opinion on it. So now let me come to another point which my dear friend from the Congress party said. The argument taken forward by the Congress and the RJD was that Bihar is a state which is driven by the youth of Bihar. Now, if the Bihar is a state driven by the youth of Bihar, and for the last 20 years, if the NDA is coming to power, which means that the youth of Bihar supports the NDA. Now, why we are confident again, I will reiterate another data point. In Bihar, the per capita income of Bihar earlier was 8,000 rupees. It has gone up to 66,000 rupees. Now, this means it has also benefited the youth of Bihar. He was speaking about the industries in Bihar. Bihar industry investment received was more than 1 lakh crore. The growth rate of Bihar is top 5 compared to any other state in the country. It is growing at 14%. So if the youth is the majority beneficiary of this growth rate, even in infrastructure development, it has doubled vis-a-vis what it was 5 years back. So this is what we will be taking forward to Bihar. And the people of Bihar, in particular the youth of Bihar, know that if Nitish Kumar and Bharatiya Janata Party do not come in power, just a 10-second point, they will take it back to Jungle Raj.
You get 20 more seconds.
20 seconds.
Point,
okay,
because I took that from
fine. So the RJD said that Tejasvi Yadav is their leader. Can the Congress party on your panel declare Tejasvi Yadav as the chief ministerial face of Mahagathbandhan? I can give it to you in writing that he cannot openly declare it. This is the irony in the alliance. They are not united behind on the ground. The RJD is fighting the Congress party.
Okay.
Both of
your
us are united
is now
and we are coming
up.
Back.
All right. Pradeep Bhandari, the comment that I made was, number one, I'll give you an example. His rally in Gopalganj.
Yes.
You had the Home Minister who directly said, give your vote, think of Narendra Modi when you give your vote. I'm just paraphrasing it in English.
Kumar also does
he
that.
did not say Nitish Kumar. That's all I'm saying.
That even Nitish Kumar
and that was what I was answering.
Modi ji is our leader
That's
of the
all
NDA.
I was answering.
Go ahead, fine.
In terms of the RJD spokesperson.
Sure.
All right. I want to cut across back to the JDU spokesperson, Anupriya. Anupriya ji, if you look at how things are going right now, you also have a Jan Swaraj who's eyeing for the youth vote, upper caste vote, lots of inferences there. And then now you have the combine of the RJD and the Congress. Clearly, their agenda is set. Inflation, unemployment number one. They're talking about migration. They're talking about inflation. And their biggest target audience is the youth. If the youth speaks, are we looking at a 2020 election?
जी मैं फिर एक बात स्पष्ट कर दूं कि जब बिहार में हम लोग 2090 से 2005 की बात करते हैं तो हम यह बताते हैं कि बिहार में वो दौर था जहां पे बिहार में कुछ भी नहीं था। एक समय तब बिहार में डॉक्टर और व्यापारी, शिक्षक यहाँ रहना पसंद नहीं करते थे। आज इन्फ्लेमेशन है, मैं कह रही हूं पलायन है, लेकिन पलायन की वजह यह है कि बेटरमेंट की ओर जा रहा है। पलायन की यह वजह नहीं है कि यहाँ पे आत्मरक्षा के लिए बिहार की जनता यहाँ से जा रही है। और परसेंटेज की मैं बात करूं, जब महागठबंधन की जब सरकार थी, कंबाइंड कांग्रेस और आरजेडी की सरकार थी, तब पलायन यहाँ पे 75% हुआ करता था। वर्तमान में पलायन 38% है। और अब जो मैं बात कर रही हूँ यहाँ के बिहार के युवाओं और रोजगार की बात मैं करी, मैंने आपको डेटा भी दिया और मुझे आप क्रॉस चेक भी कर सकते हैं कि मैं गलत भी होंगी। तो बिहार वो स्टेट है जहां पे अभी कुछ देर पहले कांग्रेस के प्रवक्ता कह रहे थे, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी की बात कर रहे थे, मैं उनको थोड़ा सुधार दूं। बिहार में 96% बिजली हम लोग घर घर पहुंचाया है और सड़कों का जाल है 100% है। सर एक बार बिहार आइए, दूर से कहना बहुत आसान हो गया। जिस तरह का नैरेटिव आपने बिहार के लिए बना रखा है, क्योंकि आपके ही शासनकाल की देन है कि जिससे बिहार को बिहारी होने पे लोगों को शर्म आती थी, आज गौरवान्वित हम महसूस कर पा रहे हैं। ये नीतीश कुमार जी का कार्य है। आपने कहा शिक्षा की बात कही, आज यहाँ पे +2 और 10th का रिजल्ट आया बिहार बोर्ड में, जिसमें महिलाओं की संख्या अधिक है। टॉप 3 में लड़कियां यहाँ पे, ये अचीवमेंट है हमारी सरकार की। और जो आप हमारे बारे में जब बात करते हैं तो ऐसी उपलब्धियां हैं जो बिहार की जनता मानती है कि यहाँ पे कोरोना काल के बाद में लोगों ने यहाँ बिहार से आने के बाद लौटना पसंद नहीं किया। वो चाहते हैं कि बिहार में रहें, क्योंकि बिहार में सुरक्षा मिल रहा है, बिहार में रोजगार मिल रहा है। और जिस रोजगार की मैं 34 लाख रोजगार की मैं बात करी थी, और आपको जान के आश्चर्य होगा कि वो ग्रामीण परिवेश की महिलाएं हैं जो रोजगार में सबसे अव्वल है पुरुषों की तुलना में। और मैं ग्रामीण भी कह रही हूँ, तो समझने की बात है। लेकिन आप पुनः अपने ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड अनुसार झूठ बोलेंगे, क्योंकि कभी संविधान खतरे में होता है, कभी वोटर लिस्ट में गलती होती है, कभी ईवीएम में गलती होता है, और कभी आप कहेंगे बिहार।
All right. I just, because there are lots of figures that are being floated about. Now, this is a government figure again. Let me quote that migration from Bihar to the other parts of India is the biggest phenomena, with a high interstate migration of 15.8% more than the current national average. Just giving out the basic figure, which is, again, government data. I want to cut across to Priyanka Bharti. Priyanka Bharti, there's a point that the BJP spokesperson made, where the trouble in your alliance is concerned. Do you think you'd be able to, A, get over the tensions where the seat sharing is concerned, where your partner has come out and said that they want a respectable seat share? Already we don't know where the alliance stands in its current context.
See, Preeti ji, we are not like anacondas who digest directly their alliance partners, unlike BJP. So let's not go into that. Let's go into facts and figures, because Bhandari ji right now quoted that there is 66,000 per capita income of the Biharis, which would be like, if you divide by 12 months, it would be 5,500. If I compare it with Gujarat, it's 3,89,332, which divided by 12, it's 32,444. You see the difference between the per capita income of Biharis and Gujaratis. So that is, I'm doing this parallel analysis to show you where Biharis are standing right now. They just lie. They brazenly lie. In parliament, they lie. They said, JP Nadda ji said, there are 157
Madam, once again, where's your timer? I think
Are there are only 12 medical colleges, government colleges in Bihar. He just brazenly lied. This is what BJP does. We are here. We are in Bihar. We have always been in Bihar, and we have done work for progress. And that is what we will do. Because you see, I have told you that Bihar is with highest population of youth. How can youth population accept ministers which are 75 plus, who cannot do
anything? Ms. Bharti, your 2 minutes are over. I have just timed. All of you will now get 1 minute each. 1 minute each to make your point, your submissions. I will call in the Congress spokesperson first. Make your submission, sir. 1 minute.
Preeti ji, there are a lot of points for rebuttal. Just one thing is there. About the industrial thing which Pradeep Bhandari was quoting, he should tell the nation that till 2021-22, which data is available, Bihar only added total of 300 industries for the last 20 years. And when it came to Gujarat, Gujarat added 30.7% more industries of the figure which they earlier had. Maharashtra added 18.3%. Andhra added 10.3%. So the development which was happening compared to other states, Bihar has just lost the plot. For Anupriya, I'll tell her that I was in Bihar just 2 days back, because I am from one such migrant family which came to Delhi and have made their mark now. And because I keep a bird's eye view of what is happening in Bihar. I understand that Anupriyaji's parties, every leader's son or daughter, they stay either in Bihar or either in Delhi, either in Bombay or maybe in London. So nobody of their political class is there in Bihar to take care of the people in Bihar.
All right, sir, your 1 minute is over. But you know, it's interesting because you quote the last 20 years data. How much is the BJP blame for it, on how much the other parties? I'm sure you know the math better than I. I want to go to Pradeep Bhandari. Pradeep Bhandari, 1 minute submission, sir, your time starts.
Well, the fight in Bihar is between development, which the NDA promises under PM Narendra Modi and Nitish Kumar, versus Jungle Raj and Gunda Raj of RJD and the Congress party. When Lalu Prasad Yadav was in power in Bihar, in 1 year, the road construction was mere 6.8 kilometers. Today, per day in this country, 37 kilometers is the road construction which is happening. When Lalu Prasad Yadav was in Bihar, the average in a year, the total kidnapping was more than 3,000. When Lalu Prasad Yadav was in Bihar, the per capita income was mere 8,000 a year. We've taken it to 66,000 and we'll take it further to more than 1 lakh. Ours is an organic alliance. The Congress party is an 8-9% vote share party. The RJD and the Congress are not together. We are fighting in an organic battle. And let me just quote another data point. In 10 years, the Congress party to Bihar could only give 2,80,000 crore. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Bihar has given 9,23,000 crore. The youth of Bihar has supported us in 2024, 19 and the assembly elections. We are confident to win with a higher majority in the upcoming assembly elections on the plank of development.
All right, JDU spokesperson Anupriya, you have 1 minute to answer all the rebuttals. Go ahead, ma'am.
नीरज जी से मैं सवाल पूछना चाहूंगी, आप मुझे बता दें किस साल आपके परिवार ने पलायन किया था और किसकी सरकार थी? मुझे याद हो, मुझे लगता होगा कि जरूर कांग्रेस की सरकार होगी जब आप पलायन कर चुके होंगे। प्रियंका भारती जी बात करी थी कि हम बात करते हैं बिहारियों के डेवलपमेंट के बात में, बहुत शोभा नहीं देता है क्योंकि आपकी पार्टी का ये चरित्र रहा है कि वो अपनी निजी संपत्ति की भाई बात करते हैं। जब भी उनका प्रोग्रेस होता है वो अपनी संपत्ति की बात करते हैं, क्योंकि हमने देखा है लैंड फॉर जॉब को भी बिहार की जनता ने देखा है, बिहार के युवाओं ने माना है कि अगर वो जॉब देते तो वो लैंड भी लेते, क्योंकि उनका एकमात्र एजेंडा होता है अपने राजकुमारों को राजगद्दी देने की। और नीरज जी मैं फिर कह रही, आप अच्छी बात है, अब आप बिहार आके देखिए कि बिहार में किस तरह के डेवलपमेंट हो रहे हैं, किस तरह से युवा यहाँ रह पा रहे हैं, क्योंकि मैं भी बिहार से हूँ और मैंने जिस विश्वविद्यालय से पढ़ाई किया वही शिक्षा भी मैं प्रदान भी कर रही हूँ। तो आपको जानकर खुशी होगा कि कई बिहार के युवा हैं कि बिहार में काम करना ज्यादा यहाँ पे वो महसूस कर पाए, सुरक्षित महसूस कर पाए, क्योंकि एक समय जरूर था जहाँ पे यहाँ ना ही व्यापारी सुरक्षित थे, ना ही डॉक्टर सुरक्षित थे, ना ही शिक्षा सुरक्षित है और ना ही आम आवाम सुरक्षित है। तो मैं बात आप तो फिर कहना ही अलग है कि लेकिन आप यात्रा करें।
Your time is up. Priyanka Bharti, your 1 minute starts now to make your submissions. Go ahead.
She was talking about Vyaparis. I would just remind of her of a video just latest today. In Patna, there were criminals who entered home of a person calling Pranam Chacha और बोलते ही वो लोग क्या किए, 1.5 करोड़ की लूट कर लिए व्यापारी के घर से. We also saw what happened in Ara, in jewelry shop. And if I quote about NCRB data, there were 60,000 murders in Bihar in 20 years. There were 25,000 rapes in 20 years. Who was there in Bihar for 20 years? It was not us. It was them. That's why the people in Bihar are asking questions from there. Where is employment? Why has poverty not been removed till now? Why are women not in leading positions in Bihar? It was only RJD who made a women chief minister in Bihar. From that time till now, we haven't had any single female chief minister in Bihar, that too from OBC community. Why will youngsters from Bihar take Nitish Kumar ji, who does inappropriate touches with a woman, who makes remarks on ex-chief minister of Bihar, Rabi Devi.
Your time is up. Ma'am, but not very long ago, the JDU and the RJD were in bed together where Bihar was concerned. So we tend to forget a bit of that. But having said that, politics is full of hypocrisy. But away from all the submissions, viewers, it's game on where Bihar is concerned. Will this work where it comes down to the youth of Bihar? Pradeep is holding some photo of some bridge. I don't know what that is.
I'm holding the picture of the new common bridge because Kanhaiya Kumar does not want infrastructure.
Now the political tug of war in Tamil Nadu only intensifies with Prime Minister Modi taking aim at Chief Minister M.K. Stalin's stance on funding, language policy and delimitation. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Stalin pushing for Prime Minister to promise Tamil Nadu that the upcoming delimitation will not affect the seat sharing, the state's seat representation in Lok Sabha. Take a look.
It is the battle for hearts and minds of Tamil Nadu. Amid an escalating war over three-language policy and possible delimitation, Prime Minister Narendra Modi fact-checked Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Stalin for habitually crying denial of funds to the state.
2014 से पहले की तुलना में 3 गुना ज्यादा पैसा सेंटर से दिया गया है। जब इंडी अलायंस की सरकार थी, डीएमके उस सरकार में विराजमान थी, तब जितना पैसा मिला उससे 3 गुना मोदी सरकार ने दिया है। इसके बावजूद भी कुछ लोगों को बिना कारण रोते रहने की आदत है, वो रोते रहते हैं।
The Prime Minister asked Stalin why Stalin is yet to introduce MBBS course in Tamil language.
हमारा प्रयास है कि देश के नौजवानों को डॉक्टर बनने के लिए एब्रॉड जाने की मजबूरी ना रहे। बीते सालों में तमिलनाडु को 11 नए मेडिकल कॉलेज मिले।
The Prime Minister also wondered if Stalin's push for Tamil is genuine.
मैं तो कभी-कभी हैरान हो जाता हूं, तमिलनाडु के कुछ नेताओं की चिट्ठियां जब मेरे पास आती है, कभी भी कोई नेता तमिल भाषी में सिग्नेचर नहीं करता है।
Earlier in the day, Chief Minister Stalin skipped Modi's Pamban Bridge unveiling defying protocol and sent a fair delimitation demand instead.
இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியின் மூலமாக உங்கள் மூலமாக தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு வரக்கூடிய மாண்புமிகு பிரதமர் மோடி அவர்களை நான் கேட்க விரும்புவது, தமிழ்நாட்டு மக்களுக்கு ஏற்பட்டுள்ள நியாயமான அச்சத்தை நீங்க போக்கணும். தென் மாநிலங்கள் உள்ளிட்ட மக்கள் தொகையை கட்டுப்படுத்தின மாநிலங்களோட தொகுதி விழுக்காடு குறையாது என்கிற உறுதிமொழியை தமிழ்நாட்டு மண்ணில் நின்று நீங்க வழங்கணும். அதுக்கான அரசியலமைப்பு சட்ட திருத்தத்தை நாடாளுமன்றத்திலையும் நிறைவேற்றணும். இது ஏதோ வெறும் தொகுதியோட எண்ணிக்கை பத்தின கவலை மட்டும் இல்ல, இது நம்ம அதிகாரம், உரிமைகள் மற்றும் எதிர்கால நிலங்களை பத்தின கவலை. புதுச்சேரியோடு சேர்த்து 40 எம்பிக்கள் இருக்கும்போது தமிழ்நாட்டின் குரலை நாடாளுமன்றத்தில் நசுக்கிறாங்க. இந்த எண்ணிக்கையும் குறைஞ்சா தமிழ்நாட்டை ஒழிச்சிடுவாங்க, நசுக்கிடுவாங்க.
The ruling DMK has claimed Hindi imposition in Tamil Nadu by centre, a charge rejected by BJP. Former Finance Minister Chidambaram claimed Modi government's larger grant for Tamil Nadu is due to India's much larger GDP numbers now, compared to UPA years. Will Modi's big counter help BJP win the battle of perceptions in Tamil Nadu? With Pramod Madhav in Rameshwaram, Bureau Report, India Today.
The fact is, viewers, we're still about a year away from elections in the state of Tamil Nadu, yet we are witnessing intense political face-offs where one issue after the other is concerned. Why so? I want to bring in quickly for a larger political analysis, Shekhar Iyer, senior journalist, Sumant C. Raman, political analyst. Mr. Raman, the fact is, delimitation is not even going to be a big factor where, you know, perception-wise, yes, but on the ground, no, where it comes down to the elections coming in next year. Yet, we are seeing so much commentary around it. Why?
I think Mr. Stalin is playing to his party's strengths. The DMK has always gone with the theory that, the center is out to discriminate against Tamil Nadu, and they played the victim card very successfully, whether it be in terms of Hindi imposition, whether it be in terms of funds being sanctioned from the center to the state. So they played this card very successfully, and electorally it has given them great dividends. So Mr. Stalin now needs an issue to take on the BJP and pit this as a BJP versus DMK kind of a battle, because there is a general underlying sentiment against the BJP in the state, which he wants to capitalize on. Having said that, I felt a little sad, Preeti. The Prime Minister, does not seem to think very highly of the intelligence of the Tamil people. To say that in the UPA era, less funds were being given and now more funds are being given. I mean, the GDP has grown significantly over the last 15 years. So obviously, every state in the country has received more funds in the last 10 years than they received before that. So what is it trying to say? I mean, he is not trying to show the proportion or percentage of funds. And as far as delimitation is concerned, there is no clarity provided. So far, the government has not come out with a categorical assurance saying your proportionate representation will not be affected. They're being very clever with words. They're saying the number of seats you have will not be impacted. You will not lose any number of seats. To say that Tamil Nadu, which has 39 seats, will go up to 47, but UP will go up from 75 to 150 is absurd. We are still not losing the number of seats from 40. We are from 39. We are going up to 47. So nobody, neither the Prime Minister nor Mr. Amit Shah, have categorically given an assurance on what formula will be used for delimitation. I think Mr. Stalin is playing it very smart here. These are issues that have some resonance, and he's trying to go to town taking those issues in the run-up to the elections in 26.
Shikharaya, then one fails to understand, because we understand why Stalin is doing it, keeping in mind the current political context, because you have different alignments also coming in together, where actor, where there are other, AIDMK, actor Vijay, all of that coming in. But Shikharaya, why is the BJP also doubling down where the language war is concerned, delimitation is concerned?
No, I think the Prime Minister could have been much more harder, but he didn't do that. In fact, I think it's a signaling to the Tamil Nadu people at large that there has been no discrimination against Tamil Nadu, whether it comes to central projects, infrastructure projects. Preeti, the first time Stalin and Modi were together on a platform, that was in Chennai, when Prime Minister had gone, that's at the beginning of the term, where that turned out to be a kind of a Stalin one-sided attack on Modi, saying that you have not done this for Tamil Nadu. That was at the beginning of the term. And after that, Stalin tried to be, then there were no direct attacks on Prime Minister. And during when the DMK was in the opposition, they had even run a campaign, Go Back Modi. But then after coming to power, they started meeting, and even Stalin sent Udayanidhi to meet the Prime Minister to invite him for that national games in Chennai. There has been blow hot, blow cold kind of thing from on the DMK side. Now with the elections approaching, for instance, even a subject like delimitation. Now nothing has happened on this yet, because the delimitation is to follow a census. The census has not yet been signaled. People expect it to take place in 2026. And that is going to take a year long. Then those figures will be collated. Then subsequent to that, that may be sometime in 2027, mid of 2027, then a delimitation commission will be set up. That commission will go around. No statement from the center officially has come when the census would take place or on the delimitation. All that Amit Shah had said in response to Stalin's charge that the number of seats, Lok Sabha seats of Tamil Nadu will go down from 39 to 31. To that, Amit Shah had said, no, that will never happen. Subsequent to that, DMK has been organizing meeting of chief ministers from the south. Yes, there is a good argument why the delimitation, population alone should not be the basis for reorganizing the Lok Sabha seats. That's a different subject. But Stalin wants to use this because he hopes, just as Dr. Sumant Raman said, Hindi has been a very convenient tool, and it has given dividend in several elections to DMK right from 67, and they want to use it now again. Because the problem for the DMK this time, despite, there is a division in the opposition and there is no any united move against the DMK, there are still doubts because of high anti-incumbency factors, particularly on the issue of corruption.
Right. Sumansi Raman, I want to bring you in on this again, because there also seems to be a certain amount of desperation from the DMK where the current political context is concerned, because you have an actor, Vijay, who's making all the right, noises where it comes down to the youth. There clearly is a connect. All of that in perspective could be the very reason why we see this hyperbole.
I think the DMK is playing it smart. At the moment, they've got their alliance rock solid, intact. The alliance which got 46% of the vote in the Lok Sabha elections last year. The problem is, why is the BJP going so hard on all these issues now? It is completely inexplicable. It hurts their alliance partner, the AIDMK and the DMK have very similar points of view on delimitation. On the language issue, on NEET, on so many issues. They have identical standpoints, both the Dravidian parties. So by actually going hard, that is why, Preeti, again and again, there is this suspicion that the BJP is playing some kind of a game. It makes zero sense for them to go so hard against.
But what is that game, Mr. Raman?
The game potentially is to maybe even engineer a defeat in 2026 for the alliance, and then cannibalize the AIADMK and become the principal opposition party in the state. Now that is the suspicion within the AIADMK, which is getting strengthened by all this. There is no action being taken.
Shekhar Iyer, I don't have that much time, but do you concur?
One quick point.
Yeah, make your point, sir. Make your point. Yes, make your.
Have you heard of a scam called, alleged scam called the 2G scam? Do you know what who the prosecuting agency is? Do you know what progress has happened in the last 5 years since the judgment has come? Why? So all of this is making people increasingly suspicious. The prosecuting agency is the CBI. Who does the CBI come under for all practical purposes? And it's moving, it's moving, I wouldn't say at a snail's pace, because even a snail will have some movement.
All right, fair point. But Shekhar Iyer, do you concur with the conspiracy theory of Sumansi Raman that one possibility that many are actually exploring is, because it's the question that I asked you, Shekhar Iyer, it's inexplicable on why the BJP is doubling down on these issues, because they're putting their potential partner AIDMK in a tight spot. The PMK has already spoken out against them. Why are they making a noise about the likes of delimitation, language wars, when they don't really need to?
No, actually, they are on a campaign. I mean, there are several conspiracy theories, Preeti. There are several conspiracy theories. I can go on naming at least 6 theories which are in operation in Tamil Nadu today. But the point is the BJP has been making it right from the beginning, since Annamalai undertook an aggressive campaign from 2021 election onwards, or even earlier also. The BJP's approach is to eventually emerge as an alternative political ideology compared to the Dravidian ideology. So this is going to be a long-drawn affair. But at the moment, BJP is more concerned about ensuring consolidation of opposition votes. That is why all these move about, trying to reach out to ADMK and trying to have a seat arrangement and all that. But when it comes to ideology, the BJP cannot send a signal that they are somehow scared of the Dravidian parties.
Okay. All right, fair point. We're going to have you both in days to come, but very, very interesting. We're still about a year away from elections in Tamil Nadu, but you're discussing them with the same fervor as we are the Bihar elections. Appreciate both of you for joining us. With that, viewers, we've got an extra point, a story that we're going to focus on. It comes in from the south, was very disturbing when it happened, and now it's all turned political. Protests at Hyderabad University over Kachipally deforestation have taken a political turn. Bollywood actor Dia Mirza has taken on the Telangana Chief Minister for falsely accusing her of using AI-generated images and videos to support protesting students. Dia Mirza took to social media to refute these allegations.
Murdabad, Murdabad. Kancha Kachipally deforestation takes a new turn. If the battle was earlier between students and Chief Minister Revanth Reddy, now it has blown up into a face-off between the Reddy government and film actors and influencers. Chief Minister Reddy is seeking a probe against celebrities who allegedly used AI images to target his government. Bollywood actor and environmental activist Dia Mirza, who supported Hyderabad University students, has accused Telangana's Chief Minister of making false allegations against her. She claims that Chief Minister Reddy accused her of sharing AI-generated fake videos of tree felling in Kachipally. Dia Mirza urged the Chief Minister to verify the facts before making such accusations. Apart from Dia Mirza, YouTuber Dhruv Rathi also criticized the government last week. Their tweets received a flood of comments from netizens. The Congress has defended the Chief Minister.
We are asking the High Court to interfere in the matter and make sure that these people should not do any such social media marketing because they are not doing the facts. They are doing the AI. They are using the graphics done by AI, so that, you know, this is going to spoil the, you know, original idea of the people, because the country is watching them.
There are no AI images. In fact, one popular actress and who is an activist also, Dia Mirza ji, also has tweeted, Congress government is indulging in hiring social media influencers to make reels for 20,000 rupees to attack the University of Hyderabad student movement.
The Hyderabad University students have been opposing the state government's proposal to auction a 400-acre plot of ecologically sensitive land next to the university. The land is being considered for development of an IT park and urban infrastructure. Several petitions have been filed to stop the proposed IT park development. The Supreme Court has stayed felling of trees in Kachipally for now. With Abdul Bashir, Bureau Report, India Today.